dresses like a parrot, but she stepped up and put that fucking Heather Gay right in her place last week with one fucking word. So we have Mary Cosby and Lisa Barlow over here. And then we have, Rebecca Chevamon and Jessel. So yeah, you got a point there. You got a point, kid.
I mean, I'll give it to, I think Jessel, I think Bryn, I think maybe
Ugh.
Uba. I think
Uba?
they're trying, maybe. I know.
No, I don't think Uba is meant for housewives. I really
Yeah,
don't. She
no.
doesn't pop on the screen. Look, these are lovely people. Not
Sure.
everybody is meant to be a reality TV star. They're just not. Okay? They're just not.
Totally. I couldn't agree more.
Dorit, Erica, yes, yes. There's quirks, there's nuances, there's interesting ticks and bits. This group, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just like I don't need to take my sleeping pill that day. You know what I'm
What do you
saying?
okay, can we just, I know we have to move on because we have 10,000 topics, but what do you think is the future? Because someone tweeted at Andy, can we, for the love of God, bring back the old RHONY? And he said that ship has sailed.
Ship of sails.
Do you think, I mean, because we've been wrong about these predictions.
Mm-hmm.
RHOP, Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
RHOM. Do you think that this has like 400,000 viewers and it's enough? And it's enough. And hey, guess what? They've already been renewed for season three.
I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. Now with Dubai back in our lives for season three. Yeah, go ahead. Roni season 16. Let's start talking about the story. Yeah, I don't think this shit's going anywhere. I'm just speechless.
I don't
But
either.
yeah, we have New Jersey, which actually has like fucking, so much anticipation in each scene. And you have the animal, Teresa, and then you have Melissa, and they don't fucking speak. And now the whole fucking thing is gone. Okay. So, like, we're probably going to get it back, but that's not the point. Yeah, I think Roni isn't going anywhere, girl. I
What did you
really
think
don't.
of Teresa turning down, I believe, like a monster offer to be in a commercial that I think was like about Deadpool, maybe? But
Mhm.
Gorga had signed on, Melissa Gorga had signed on, and Joe to be in it, and she refused the enormous paycheck. Could you turn that down? You and I are such money whores.
No, I said before.
I'm trying to think of our arch enemy.
I have one in my head of someone who just unfortunately is dead to me. We have had a funeral. There's no enemies because that requires thought, but there was a funeral and the person unfortunately has passed. And go visit their
Oh,
gravesite. If you go
I
visit their
don't.
gravesite, but give me the right amount of money and I would be in a reality show with them. I would film a commercial with them. I don't care. So
No.
Teresa also, the girl ain't loaded over there. Louis, has nothing. I hate to say it. Allegedly. And
Or
is
live.
Teresa really in any position to be turning down money? Really?
Dude,
Serious question. No.
it was $1 million paycheck.
Mm.
I would have been like anybody. I know. I'm trying to think of I don't really dislike that many people, but
No, there's
um,
nobody. There's nobody. You want some drama? Call up all my exes. And I don't mean ex-boyfriends. I mean ex-friends, and let's get the cameras rolling. There's like no amount of money that I would say no to. $5, like I made in the fucking
yeah, but like a
podcast.
million, if they wanted to write us $1 million check and we had to appear with all of your ex-friends,
Great. Let's start filming right now,
my
girl.
my former ex coworker, may he
Mm-hmm.
rest in peace. I mean,
You had a funeral for him too.
uh,
A real
unfortunately,
funeral. I
yeah.
know. Well,
Um, I'd sign on the dot. I'd be like, when's rehearsal?
me
I mean,
too.
right?
When's you want me to be with Melissa and Joe? Like,
Yeah,
great. I
anything. Yeah, I
mean,
know. I know.
you get like 600
Anything.
grand after taxes, and that's not so bad. You walk away.
Dude.
You save
Okay,
it.
don't call us. Don't call us.
Don't call us.
Don't call.
Um,
Got time for one more, baby. What are you feeling?
Well, what do you think about we'll do a light one since we don't have much time. I mean, I hate to be so negative towards other podcasters. But I mean now we have more. We have more. It doesn't stop every week. We have Marlo and Sanya Richards Ross. What is it called? The Real Best Friends podcast?
The real friends, I think. Hold
The
on. I think
Real Friends podcast.
real.
Gotta be
I,
honest,
tell me.
not feeling the name. Not, I get it. I get it. We're very clever, Marlo, but I'm not feeling the name. The Real Friends podcast. So we have my life, my soulmate, whatever the fuck that is, and now we have my friends podcast, the Real Friends podcast.
Wasn't they should have, yeah, didn't Marlo used to be like a stripper or something? Like, I mean, they should have done the pole pod, right? Because isn't Sanya an Olympian, like an Olympic track
Mm-hmm,
person? And
mm-hmm,
then Marlo like always worked. I mean, she does like work a pole, like whether it's
mm-hmm.
penis stick or the actual pole. I mean, it should have been the pole podcast. I would have leaned into that. Pole
I mean,
champion.
again, I wish everybody well. I just maybe, maybe the key is just to have certain chemistry, and that's enough. Maybe Marlo and Sanya have great chemistry, and just that will be enough. Offbeat Marlo and Sanya. Really, I don't
This is a
know.
very good sign. Look, I've said this. You offer consulting. My podcast course is coming. I'm going to be offering consulting. This is your chance to get in. This is a sign. These people are not
Mhm.
doing this because there's no money in podcast.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. There are going to be podcasting. You and I have had this conversation. Podcasting is where YouTube was a decade ago. When you think about how old podcasting is, it's only 13 years old. When you think radio, regular cable television, ABC, CBS, they had a 70-year run of making a fortune, of impacting and leading pop culture. That is where we are with podcast. What happened this election season with Call Her Daddy, Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn? These presidential candidates, they're not going to NBC and ABC anymore. They're coming to us. This is the power. So if you have thought about starting a podcast, 2025 is your year because there are still going to be some enormous winners. Yes, not everybody is going to make it because the thing is about podcasting is you have to get your business mind cap on and you've got to be dedicated and a hustler and in it and cutting edge. But there's going to be some real big winners still. And these women know it. I don't blame them because if you can make your podcast successful, it is an incredible career. So I think even over the next year, you are going to see a tremendous amount of people get into this game and you're going to see some other people really succeed. So it's a very good sign for our industry. I hope they have what it takes. I hope they have what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all good. I mean, look, anyone that wants to get into podcasting, call me, do the weekend consulting. I just